I've been driving trains now for the past 32 years. I enjoyed the life of a locomotive engineer for the solitude you have when you're out by yourself. You're doing your job and it's just you.
I like the challenge of a heavy, long train over a challenging track. There's a good sense of achievement when you get to the other end.
It's different because you're not stuck in an office from 9 to 5, you're out there, and every day's different. It's never the same.
I've always wanted to be a train driver.
You're pretty much your own boss.
For me, the least favourite route has got to be the suburban area because of the volume of people at the side of the track, people on platforms, people at level crossings. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't have situational awareness about what's going on. So often we see them with earphones in and a cell phone in front of them.
Yeah, with the earphones, they just can't hear the bells. And then because you're looking down, you can't see the flashing lights. And they just keep going.
I've probably once a week would see a vehicle either drive around a barrier arm or go through a stop sign. Pedestrians probably once, maybe twice a week sometimes, especially school holidays.
I'm lucky so far not to have been involved in an actual incident, but I've had lots and lots of countless near misses.
Your heart goes into your mouth, you reach for the brake, you know that if something goes wrong, you're not going to stop.
It was one morning coming from the west, and I approached a crossing and there was a guy standing right in the middle of my tracks, but he was not facing me. At that same time, a freight train was actually coming from the other side and he was standing right in the middle of my tracks looking at this freight train. You could clearly see he had these little earphones in his ears. I was blowing my horn. He couldn't hear me because the freight train was making such a noise. He just didn't see me until I hit him.
I've had 3 fatalities on the track, and it's something that you don't get used to. The shock is always with you.
Everything just happens in slow motion, although it happens actually quite fast. You know, you blow the horn constantly and you put on the brakes so that the train doesn't stop immediately, and you just sit there. It's like you're talking to this person. It's like, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. And then you just close your eyes. Well, I do, because you don't want to see it.
When it gets really, really close, for me, you end up getting quite hollow inside. Like all of a sudden you feel like there's just nothing in here. It really does feel like butterflies, but you know, the butterflies fills your entire chest. It's not a nice feeling. It's a really, really horrible feeling.
There's nothing you can do, just whistle on the horn, as loud as you can.
There'd be nothing I could have done about that incident had that young girl walked out in front of my train. Nothing at all. I'd already done everything I possibly could.
Still remember it clear as the day.
We can't get out of their way, we can't swerve, we can't stop, we can't get out of their way.
It takes a while for the heart to slow down. I felt grateful that it hadn't happened and that it was just a near miss, but just a near miss is just a hair's breadth away from being the most horrible thing in your lifetime. Remember, remove your headphones and don't talk on the cell phone while around train tracks. Keep yourselves safe.
Before you cross over the tracks, remember always.
Always expect trains in either direction at any time.